Hi everybody, Judy Tuttle here with Tuttle Up Stamping. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Midland, Texas. I am on day 18 of my 31 days of Facebook Lives, and I'm so glad that you're here with me today. Thank you for watching. If you're taking the time to watch my video and allow me to show you my creative projects that I've made with the new mini and celebration catalogs that just came out. Um, I'm I'm hoping you will love the card today. It's simple and involves some fussy cutting, but I think you're going to enjoy my project for today. I totally expect not very many people to be on live today. There's lots of football games going on. I think the Chiefs and the Texans are starting very soon if they haven't started already. So hi, Jackie. Hi, Linda. Thanks for joining me. I was just talking about how I think there might not be very many people watching because of football games and things. So I'm glad you're here. Hi, Sharon. Thanks for joining me today. All right, real quickly, my last time. Well, I shouldn't say that. I might talk about it tomorrow. Super Saturday event is coming up. Tomorrow is the last day to register for one or two or three of the classes that I'm offering that day. You don't have to choose all three. You can choose just one if you want. There's a bonus if you choose all three. You get to pick a celebration item of your choice. On me. So think about that. I want to show you what the three classes are all about. The first one is using that beautiful Hearts of Elegance suite. You get those metallic heart embellishments. You get the white cotton ribbon. You get a half a pack of the marbled elegance paper. Hi, Jeanne. Thanks for joining me. And lots of product, over $25 worth of product, and you get to make two each of the three cards shown here, and one of those items shown is a 3D item, and you get to make that with the little 3D thing inside as well. So fun. Hi, Luann. Thanks for joining me. Second is the Wildflower Birthday class. In my opinion, this class is just stunning. I think it's one you won't want to miss. You'll make 5 cards and one over the top card, I would say. You get a whole pack of that Wildflower birthday paper. You get a whole roll of that mesh gold ribbon, and you get a full pack of the party dots that go with it. This is a beautiful class and something to consider when you're thinking about my Super Saturday event. And lastly, With You in Mind includes the stamp set called With You in Mind. And you also get all the ribbon and embellishments and things that you need, as well as a quarter of a pack of that Bloom Impressions Designer Series paper, which is a celebration paper. So, hi, Renee. Thanks for joining me today. It's good to have you here. I've missed having you here. I know your job's getting in the way, right? So, here's the story, guys. If you want to come to the Super Saturday event next Saturday, you can come, you can take it to go. We are setting up a Facebook page where we will give you all the video tutorials of all the cards, or you can watch it on YouTube as well, whichever you prefer. We're going to set it up both ways. So think about joining me. The deadline to register for this is tomorrow. It closes tomorrow. So time is running out for sure, for sure. So let's get started on today's card. We're actually going over to some friend's house here in a little bit to watch the Chiefs and the Texans game with them. They're ordering pizza. It'll be a lot of fun. So, hi, Chelsea. Jeannie hollering, thank you. Jeannie signed up for the Wildflower birthday class for my online class to go. And Jeannie lives in Tennessee. So see, you can live anywhere and still come to my Super Saturday event next Saturday. So I'm glad to have you here, Jeannie. So I'm going to go to my hands. We're going to talk a little bit about celebration. Celebration is a wonderful time to get free products. So stamp sets with a $60 purchase, a kit, a beautiful kit that's called Rainbow Celebrations, We're going to use this fruit salad paper together. I've played a little bit with the friendly seagulls already. I did 2 days of the day to celebrate, as well as that embossed folder there. Toadstool Gardens, I love. Today we're using the Pick a Season stamp set, which is this tree that you can make in all kinds of seasons. Dance with Me. I need to play with that one. My husband and I love to dance together, so that will be a fun one to create with. This is the Bloom Impressions 12 by 12 paper. This is what you get a quarter of a pack of if you sign up for the With You in Mind class to go. Now, as we turn the page here, we're turning into some super celebration products. So you need a $120 order to get the heart-shaped bundle or the Corner in Bloom stamp set. Those are with a $120 order. And then I don't want you to miss out on this page 16. This is where it talks about how you can join and get lots of more free stuff right now during celebration. So you have two options. You can do option one, $99, pick $125 worth of anything you want, and then you can get the stamp set and 2 packs of markers, any colors you want, for free on top of your $125. If you don't like that option, you can also choose instead just $30 of free stuff. I would love to have you on my team. Renee, Chelsea are here. They're on my team. They're such good souls and positive souls, and that's what I love about my team, is that they just reflect everything that's fun about Stampin' Up! And positive about Stampin' Up! And we're not a team that focuses on all the things going wrong, right? So that's super fun. I'm glad I could show you that. And of course, this mini catalog is just chock full of tons of creativity. And it's only day 18. I still have 13 more days to show you things that are in those catalogs. Okay, so let's talk about what we're using today. Like I said, today we're using the Pick a Season stamp set, which is that celebration stamp set. And the fun thing about this is that you can put different things in the tree. So we have shamrocks, hearts, flowers, Easter eggs. You could just do more leaves if you wanted. You get a little picket fence and some clouds and some grass. You get 2 different kinds of trees there. So it's a fun set just to mix and match things with, right? On top of that, we are going to be using this fruit salad paper. And you're probably thinking, gosh, that's weird. Why would you use that? It's because these back sides, you guys, don't get lost on the fruit if you don't love the fruit. I love the fruit. I love both sides. But I love the nice prints that are on the back side here. Look at that luscious yellow, that granny apple green. We've got some red, real red there. We have this cantaloupe with this granny apple green pattern on the back. We have the citrus slice and just some orange on the back there. We've got some pineapples, which is a symbol for welcome, and some sliced pineapple on the back. You get the watermelon seeds, the inside and the rind. You get the kiwi with some fun little, it looks like fuzzy little kiwis there, right? Fun pattern. Pears. The back pattern. See, look at that fun yellow. You could use that on anything. And then the citrus with some more citrus on the back. Okay, so that is a celebration set as well. Thank you, Chelsea, for giving them all those numbers. We'll be using the party dots. This coordinates with the Wildflower Birthday Suite, but great colors, pretty in pink, pool party, and some peach pie. Party dots are what those are called. And then just for this sentiment that's right up here, a little love from me to you, we'll be using the Sending Love stamp set that is actually a part of the annual catalog right now. Okay, so let's get started. Let me quickly show you the card that we're going to make. This is the card I designed for us. I'm using that fruit salad paper behind the white panel, and also down here kind of as our green grass down here. And then a little panel inside with just some little hearts on it. I love this card. Who wouldn't love to get this card that says a little love from me to you? I don't know. I can't imagine anybody would have a hard time enjoying that card, right? Okay, so I am starting with a balmy blue panel that is cut 5.5 by 8.5, scored right down the middle at 4 1/4. Okay, let me grab my bone folder here. We're going to get a good crease on that. Okay, I have some pieces from that fruit salad. This is the back side of that cantaloupe paper, but I thought it would add a nice green background to kind of look like grass on there. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere this right to the bottom of my card right here. There we go. This is 3 by 4 inches is what I cut that at. And then here's another piece of that fruit salad paper. And let me tell you the measurements here. 3 3/4 by 4 1/2 is what that is. 3 3/4 by 4 1/2. This is eventually going to go here on the front. I'm not going to do that quite yet because I have a white panel that's 3 1/2 by 4 1/4. I'm pretty sure. 4 1/4 by 3 1/2. I was right. It's almost like I designed the card, right? Okay, so on this panel right here, I'm going to get some of my blending brushes and start blending some things. So on my bottom edge here with some Granny Apple Green, I'm going to ink this up. I'm going to add some Granny Apple Green to the bottom edge here of my card. Okay, and then with Balmy Blue, I'm going to add some sky up on the top. I might have gone a little too high on that, but we're not going to let it worry us. I think we can blend it all together here. So I've got some Balmy Blue, and I'm going to go from my other side here. Add some sky in the background. Bring a little more blue into this. Kind of blend that all together. There we go. So that's the back side of my panel right there. The next thing I'm going to do on this panel is grab, again, that Granny Apple Green. I'm going to keep that out, and my pecan pie. And I'm going to build a fence kind of going across my panel here. So you get this picket fence stamp, and I'm going to grab my mat because I want to make sure I get some good inked up images here. So I'm just going to go across here. Just going to add my picket fence in pecan pie. Going across here. Oops, looks like it's wanting to go down a little bit. This will be a crooked fence. A little whimsical fence, right? When things don't look perfectly straight, we can call them whimsical. There we go. Okay, so there's my fence going across there. Hi, Sue. Hi, Michelle. So glad to have you here. Okay, and then I'm going to grab my Granny Apple Green again and add some grass going across. So all these stamps are in this Pick a Season stamp set. There we go. I might overlap a little bit here. There we go. All right. Now I've got some scraps of white. I'm just going to use this scrap right here. I'm going to put that aside just for a second. And I'm going to add some clouds, some things that I have to fussy cut out. Sorry, guys. This set did not come with dies. Right? They can't all come with dies. It would be too expensive for all of us. So I'm just inking up a few clouds that I'm going to scatter in the sky. I'm going to have to fussy cut these out. There we go. I'm going to grab my trunk of my tree. There we go. I'm just going to stamp it right there. Get a good impression with my mat. And then, so are any of you watching football today? If so, tell me who you're watching and who you hope is going to win. I am so out of it, you guys. I don't even know who's in the playoffs and what is going on. I know the Chiefs and the Texans are today. I think the Philadelphia Eagles are. Am I wrong about that? Ah! Okay, so my tree I dropped it. That's what I get for trying to talk football at the same time that I'm just going to stamp one on this other piece of scrap paper I have right here. Okay, and last thing is that you could have pulled out lots of different things to put in the tree. Let me show you the stamp set again. So you could have pulled out some, I thought those were flowers at first, but those are clovers for St. Patrick's Day. Isn't that cute? Some hearts, some flowers, some eggs. You could fill in with more leaves if you wanted, of any kind. I am choosing the hearts because it's close to Valentine's Day. So that's what I decided to do. So I'm going to grab my hearts and some Melon Mamba ink here. And I'm going to fill in. Yay! Tell your dad hello for us. How fun is that? Are they back in Tennessee, Michelle? They don't live in Florida anymore? So I'm just filling in these spaces where they've given us holes here with these hearts. And down here, I'm actually going to put 2 sets of hearts. They left a little space here for the trunk, but I honestly think it looks better if it's filled in with a little something there. Okay, so there's my tree. So now I can just start fussy cutting out. Oh, nice, Michelle. You know, those are special moments with our parents, for sure. Okay, just fussy cutting around this. I'm not getting too weird about trying to get in all in between all those leaves and everything. I'm just getting the basics here. There we go. There's my treetop. And then on this panel over here, I'm going to cut out my tree and my clouds. And I am leaving just a tiny bit of white around the edges. Not trying to get too close to the inked image. So I had my Floral Delights class last night, and the cards, they made 2 each of 4 designs, and the cards were incredible, but a lot of work. So people were still here at about 10:15 last night. It started at 6:30, um, because even though I did everything die cut I could ahead of time, there was still a lot of die cutting that needed to be done. And I even bought two sets of dies, but it's just some of the, let me tell you, this suite is beautiful, but some of the little die cut pieces are pretty. You have to have a lot of patience. Let's say that. You have to like being fussy about things. Um, and, working really hard to get those pieces, those die pieces, exactly where they should be, right? Okay, so there's cloud number one. Cloud number two. We're supposed to get a little cold front in starting tomorrow. Temperatures in the 20s and teens in 20s and 30s, which, like I said yesterday, is pretty cold for us because we're just a few miles from New Mexico, like we're about an hour away from Hobbs, New Mexico. So that's how far west Texas Midland is. Um, so we don't get cold fronts very often. It does. I love my paper snips, Chelsea. I agree. I have about three pair. It's like reading glasses, right? Like you almost want to have a pair in every room. That's how I feel about my paper snips. I need to have a lot of them because I want to find them when I need them, right? I think I should have one more. Did I just throw it away? Yep, I did. There we go. There we go. Yep, there we go. All right, so those are all the pieces I need to fussy cut right there. I'm going to get this one a little more of that white going away there. Okay, so I'm going to start by putting my tree together here. I'm going to put a little bit of liquid glue. I'm reading some of your comments here. I know. Now, let me tell you something though, Chelsea. I put this charm on this one to remind me that it's just for ribbon, right? But what did I just do? I grabbed it because it was the closest one here. So I'll just have to get them resharpened here in a bit. Okay, I'm going to put a tiny, tiny little dot under this branch right here. There we go. Okay. This is going to get popped up right here. Isn't that fun? Look how festive that is, right? This whole piece is going to get popped up. But for right now, I know I'm going to put one of these clouds kind of coming out from underneath right here. So I've got to kind of decide where that's going to be. Needs to be about right there. This one's going to be flat. Some of these clouds are going to go on flat and some of them are going to be popped up. So there we go. I'm going to pop up a few more. I know, right? It's one of those ones that could very easily get overlooked, Sharon, in the Sale-a-bration catalog, right? It's okay to go a little bit off the edge on each side. Don't go crazy with that. Um, and then you see that you get like the St. Patrick's Day leaves in there and the flowers and the hearts, and you just realize how much is in it that you can really play with, right? So that's what I like about a lot of Stampin' Up! Stamp sets is that there's a lot of possibilities. And those highly gifted demos out there just lead us the way to showing us all the possibilities for this stamp set. Okay, this one's going to go over here a little bit off the edge. And I don't know, down, up, maybe a little bit up like that. All right, now I'm going to put some dimensionals behind my tree. And maybe that's why some of you are watching, right? You're like, I want to see what can be done with this celebration stamp set. If you're like me, you're going to end up with a lot of celebration stuff. And you might as well figure out how to work with a lot of them, right? Because they are fun. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, so here we go. I take those dimensionals all off, and we're not far from having this done. This was the most of the work. It's just fussy cutting and getting this tree cut out and these pieces cut out for the background here. Okay, so this is going to go right like, maybe a little further up, right like that. Okay. And then this is going to get attached to this fruit salad paper here, but the yellow version. I'm going to just adhere that together. I'm going to put a little bit of Seal Plus on the back here. Adhere it to that yellow side, the opposite side of the bananas. And then this is going to get popped up right here on the front of my card like that. More dimensionals. I think it's cool how they designed the back sides of this fruit paper to be so versatile with so many other stamp sets, right? And it's just it's a fun paper. It's a fun paper. Lots of uses for it. The fruit side is fun and the opposite patterns are fun as well. Okay, there we go. This is going to go right on here, right like there. Okay. Now, I wanted a saying that was something about love, like you are loved or a little love for me. And I looked up on Stampin' Up. I wrote in love you or sending love, and they recommended the Sending Love stamp set because right here, a little love from me to you is the sentiment that I want to use here. So I'm going to grab this scrap again. I've got that stamp, a little love from me to you. I'm going back to my Melon Mamba here. And I'm going to stamp this right on the bottom edge of this scrap. Get my head in the camera maybe. I'm sorry if I'm blocking your view for a second, but I want to get that straight. There we go. I'm going to use my mini paper cutter to cut the edge off of this. I'm going to slip it in here. Get a really nice straight cut on it. And then I'm going to go back to my paper snips and just cut some corners here. There we go. Okay, now before I adhere this, it's going to go right down here on the bottom. Cute, isn't it? I love it. I'm going to take some white baker's twine. I'm going to double it up. I'm going to tie a bow with 2 strings of baker's twine. A little loose bow, so make a loop, short end in the front, take the other side, wrap it around, stick it in the hole, and pull. That's all you have to do. If you missed that, put the video on slow-mo after it's over, and you can do it in slow-mo. All right, there we go. So I'm going to attach this right here on this end, right here, letting those, and I'm going to use a glue dot for that. That's the best thing glue dots are for, I think, is attaching bows and little pieces to things, right? Glue dots are a must. Must. I'm going to use my scissors to pull that up with here. I'm going to put it right there. Pull these strings down. And then this piece will pop up right here over that knot, over the tree, across the front of my cart. So I'm going to decide where my well-placed dimensionals are going to be. Put one right here. One right here on the other side. Putting it here so that I don't have to try to figure out where it's going to be. And then maybe a double edge right here on this side right here. How many of you already have this set? How many of you are just thinking about it? How many of you thought there's no way I'm getting that set, but now maybe I've changed your mind a little bit about it? There we go. A little love from me to you. That doesn't have to be for Valentine's Day, right? It could be just whenever you want to share a little love with a friend. And then I'm going to grab some of these party dots, and I'm just going to sprinkle them around my card here. Give it a little bling. And maybe a little bit right up here. And then I'm going to do the inside, which is super quick and easy. What do you think? Closer to the tree or further? I think closer. Okay, so for the inside of our card, I have a piece of that designer series paper. It's cut 2 inches by 5.5 inches. It's going to go right here on the inside of my card base, right like that. There we go. And then this panel is going to kind of go on top of it like that. But before I put it in, I'm going to grab these hearts again. I'm going to stamp some of these hearts right in the bottom right corner right here. Just going off the sides. See if I can fix that little one right there that didn't get inked very well. Who's putting their money on me? Ah, perfection. And maybe, I don't know, maybe one more right in here. What do you think? There we go. So now I can put that right inside my card here. Nice space to write a message to a friend. This would be a great encouragement card, wouldn't it? Not necessarily for Valentine's Day at all. There we go. Okay, what do you guys think? I love it. So here we go. A little love from me to you. Using the hearts in the tree, but there's also, like I said, shamrocks, Easter eggs, roses, flowers, all that sort of thing. And then there's the inside of the card right there. So, hope you guys like it. Gave you some ideas for the pick of a season stamp set, which is in the Sale-a-bration catalog. And I would love to have your business. I'm not ashamed to say. So if you would shop with me right here, my Tuttle Up shop, $60 orders will get you this awesome stamp set for free. But there's also the fruit paper and lots of other exciting things in there. So don't miss out on Sale-a-bration. It's a fun, fun time. And I know that once certain things sell out, they're not coming back. So if there's something you're considering that you might really want, consider shopping with me in the Tuttle Up shop. If you use host code RRX9QJJK that's been on the screen this whole time, you get this week's card class to go. So I would love to be able to send you that make and take in the mail. So God bless everybody. I will be back here tomorrow. I'm unsure of the time, but look for the magic penguin to let you know. I'm guessing it'll be around this time, 3 or 4 in the afternoon. So we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.